Wanted to go over some quick things in this video today to help you guys out with your active leads in kvCORE and your smart CRM. So I wanted to show you a couple different things I've been working on with the smart campaigns and some different options available to you. But I'm going to go into my test contact here, the active lead, and click on that. So as you guys probably know, anytime you change one of your leads to active in kvCORE, the smart CRM, if you don't have the behavioral automation turned off for that lead, the system will send them text messages and certain emails based on their activity on the website. But I do recommend having them set up on some sort of campaign. That way you can stay in touch with them and keep feeding them information. Of course, a search alert is one way to do that, having them set up on some sort of search alert. So they are constantly receiving properties for one thing, and or a market report. That's important too. But as far as the campaigns go, I definitely recommend having them on a campaign. So we're going to go ahead and click on the campaigns here and add a campaign. So once you do that, it will ask you to choose a campaign. Once you click on that, you'll have the whole list of campaigns that you have in your marketing autopilot. I don't know, maybe some of you have experimented with smart campaigns before, but there are a lot of different options that kvCORE gives you for campaigns. But I actually created one on my own, a couple different actually. So if you have any questions, let me know. But the Just Browsing campaign is a really great campaign to put your leads on that really just feeds them as far as checking in with them and sending them information on your website. It's intended to be a really light monthly touch. So if you want to put the Just Browsing campaign on, you can do that simply just by clicking on it and then add the campaign. You may have to refresh your screen for it to come up, so make sure you do that after you complete put the campaign on. And of course, once you add a campaign, you will see the little green check mark come up beside the campaign there. When it loads for us. So yep, you'll see campaign added, Just Browsing. And you can see that it was added manually by Allison Rains or yourself if you choose to do that for a contact. Now, if you guys are familiar with campaigns more in depth, you know that there are such things as what they call start triggers. So the Just Browsing campaign that I set up has no start triggers, so you have to put this on manually if you want to use it. What a start trigger does, if it is on a campaign, if a certain contact meets a certain criteria as far as the status is a certain way, or they have a particular hashtag, you can have a campaign jumpstart based on a particular hashtag. So if you wanted to customize the Just Browsing campaign for yourself and have it jumpstart whenever, say, you put the hashtag on your contact, Just Browsing, that is an option for you. That way it can be added automatically. But for now, it is set up to where you can add it manually. So we'll go take a deeper look at it here in a minute in the marketing autopilot, but just to show you guys how you add it, you simply just click add a campaign, select Just Browsing, and make sure you hit add and refresh your screen, and then you can see exactly that it's been added. To view the future touch points, that's where the campaign actions are going to show up. So like I told y'all, it's a monthly check-in here. So once you add it to a certain contact, you will see the Just Browsing number 1, Just Browsing number 2, and I tried to number it so it's pretty chronological there as far as the tasks that are going out, the emails that are going out. The thing about this campaign is it is going to send them emails and text messages, just checking in. It's very light touch. There is one task in here that has a monthly check-in. So it is important for all of your active people, if they said they're just browsing or just on the website, to check in with them periodically, even though they say they're just browsing, just making sure that you're touching base one way or another. But this campaign is a really great way to feed them information. For example, the Just Browsing number 1 says hi, first name, so it pulls in their first name in that email. It's going to be sent out on April 3rd. Since I just assigned it today. It says, hope you're enjoying the purchase of my website and are taking advantage of some of the cool features we have. I know you said you're just browsing but wanted to touch base. Is there anything I can assist you with? Would you like to customize a search alert or market report to stay up to date on your real estate on real estate in your area. So really great first touch campaign or first touch email there. So the next one is more informative. It talks about how are things coming along for you? Have you had the chance to check out our company three-dimensional tour page on our website? And that link is automatically put in there for you. So same thing, it's populating their information. It's going to have your email signature at the end of each of these emails going out, but really great useful information for them that they can have access to. So you're not just bugging them saying, hey, how you doing? You want to go look at homes? You're actually feeding them information and helping them with browsing on your website. So that being said, let's go ahead and jump out of this contact and let's go over into the marketing autopilot. Now I'll show you guys how to actually clone the campaign if you are interested in customizing it yourself or making it more personal. You can tweak the campaign actions if you do that. Since the company is the owner, since I created it, you will not be able to do that at the moment. Let me refresh my screen here. Yeah, so if the company is the owner, we have ownership to it, so you would need to clone it if you want to change any of the templates or anything, but you can obviously do that. You can create start triggers for that particular campaign. So as soon as this loads, I will show you guys how to do that. Let me go to the company side here. Okay, so it pulls the list of campaigns that we have. So that just browsing should show up when you go into your campaigns in your library here. And remember that you can add a campaign from kvCORE's library anytime just by doing add campaign, scrolling through their different options for campaigns. But the just browsing lives right in here for you. So if you click on smart campaigns and then click on just browsing, you can see that it has 8 tasks, so 8 actions, 8 emails, text messages that's going to go out. So you can see that here. The difference in my side and your side, I'm on the company admin, so I can edit this and change it. You will not have that option unless you clone it. So like I was saying, if you want to customize this campaign, you just simply clone, and then you can edit each email task. You can edit each action to customize it how you want. But if at any time you want to do that, create start triggers. Once you clone it, it will pull up this screen for you. And so you go through the actions. It will say it's designed for you as an agent. This is where the start triggers are. So you can add as many as you want. So you can have this campaign jump started whenever a lead is moved to a hashtag. I definitely prefer that. I think that's the easiest way. If you move a lead to an active status and they say they're just browsing, you hashtag just browsing. You can do move to hashtag, and then you can have this campaign jumpstart whenever the just browsing hashtag is added. So you'll see that pull up once you add it. But that is if you want that. If you want to bypass the start triggers, you just click that, and then you will manually add it each time you want to add the campaign. So yeah, definitely want to make sure you're keeping in touch with your active people, especially right now with the coronavirus and everything going on, just making sure you're staying in touch and feeding your leads in your smart CRM so they're receiving something from you. But definitely check in with me. I'm happy to help you set up a campaign that really fits you more personally, because I know everybody's different on the type of communication they want to do with their leads, especially their sphere. That is something more personal. So we could set up a sphere campaign for you. But the just browsing is a really great check-in campaign. Also, another option, since we are in the campaign section, let's go back here if the internet wants to speed up a little. Okay, so you have the just browsing, and then also I made another one for you guys. The past client bi-monthly check-in is really great for your people that have closed on a property. So if you click the past client bi-monthly check-in, same idea. You can clone it to really see more of the actions specifically that are going out. But you can see that it goes up to about a year here. check-ins, and it's bi-monthly, so it's nothing like every month you're saying, hey, how you doing? Bi-monthly, I think, is an appropriate time frame for checking in with your past clients and saying and checking in for referrals. We have another ask for referrals, ask for testimonials, asking if they're looking to remodel or upgrades. We have a text going out, checking on market reports and search alerts, and then a happy home anniversary when it's approaching that 1-year mark there. So really great if you want to do put your past clients on some kind of check-in. That way they're not falling through the cracks. But yeah, just thinking about your smart campaigns, guys, and making sure that you have your people set up on some sort of communication. I'm definitely happy to help with this. Like I said, help you customize your campaigns. But I will be working on more automatic communication here in the smart campaigns, also different features that kvCORE has. So feel free to reach out to me with any questions you may have. And I hope all of you guys are kicking along, doing all right. So I will keep you updated here. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video.